goes beyond its boundaries. This is not just a celluloid experience, a cinematic experience. It is going to be a cinematic delight. All of us are eager to see it. It, of course, releases on the 29th of this month worldwide, and everyone is ready with their 2D vision, their 3D glasses, and their 4D excitement. So it really is, it's in abundant, the excitement, the energy that surrounds it, and all of us at Dharma Productions are honored and privileged to be associated with 2.0. This is, of course, the coming together of so many tremendous forces. Rajni sir, the most respected, acclaimed, and loved actor of Indian cinema, is so beautifully helming the cast of this film. And this is the first time we have two cinema giants in the same frame. We have Akshay Kumar, lead actor, mainstream mega movie star, and Rajni sir, both together creating cinematic havoc, as you've seen in the trailer. And of course, the genius, the legendary Shankar sir, who have time and again actually associated with just amazing things on celluloid. Today, of course, is our this end of the world ka launch, and we wanted you to share with us the excitement that we all have in our hearts, in our heads, and in our beings. What we're going to show you today is what you possibly have seen, but wear your 3D glasses and enjoy the trailer. And in addition to that, we have a song unit, Tu Hi Re, to share with you. So ladies and gentlemen, as I said, buckle up, get ready. The film releases on the 29th. We will be in conversation with these two illustrious personalities right after you see what you see. Until then, we hope you enjoy the show. Good evening again. Thank you. Sir and Amy Jackson from the film 2.0. The unit will be out shortly. And now, to be in conversation with, as I said, two cinema giants, may I please invite on stage the man behind the vision of 2.0, the heartbeat of 2.0, and a bona fide cinema legend, Shankar sir. Shankar sir, welcome to Mumbai. And I know it's been a sleepless few months or few years, perhaps, with your journey on 2.0. And now it's the race to the finishing line. How does it feel, sir, at this time?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the audience reaction, how they are going to receive and how they are going to enjoy. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Well, not only you, sir, the entire nation and world is waiting for the 29th of November. It's such a big release, and there's so much talk about the budget, but I said, like, at the top of this evening, that it's not about the budget just, it's about the vision, and it's about what you're bringing in terms of narrative and technology. How excited about you about everything that you've achieved, even in the zone of technology with 2.0?
Yeah, actually, I'm not starting the thing from technology. First, the script.
Right.
So, whatever the technology script demands, I'm going for it.
Right.
So, we have tried some new technologies. All technologies are existing one, but that cannot be utilized for this film. We have to design newly. I mean, a lot of setups are there. Like every setups takes a lot of time and a lot of budget. Setup means, for example, like if you would have seen in the trailer,
yes,
the Cellman.
Right.
The Cellman is a setup.
Right.
And the huge bird is a setup.
Right.
So to design that, it will take a lot of time and a lot of budget. And to give emotions to that characters, and it's a very challenging thing. So that has taken a lot of time. I believe that will excite the audience.
Well, the best filmmakers in the world always say that the emotional connect is so much more strong messaging. Now, nobody knows anything about it, including myself. Everybody keeps asking me about, like, what there is. Seems to be there is something like a layer beyond, and you've kept that closely guarded to yourself. And I'm sure you still want to. But is that what you've taken a big effort to make sure that really the core communication of the film is not yet out?
Yeah, because the surprise will go.
Yes.
So a lot of audience are not the material what we have already released.
Right.
They're telling, why are you revealing everything?
Yeah.
So we want to see everything in the theater.
Right.
So even I put myself as an audience first.
Right.
So as an audience, I don't want to know anything.
Right.
I want to go to the theater and sit and I want to enjoy.
Yeah.
So the same experience I want the audience to enjoy. So that's why I'm trying to hold, but still, no, like people are able to make what it is,
Yeah.
and so that's it.
Oh, well, see, even there he's being so guarded. Like, of course, people are catching bits and pieces and putting them together. And if you kind of apply yourself, you know that there is a core communication. But of course, we're all waiting and very excited. Now, sir, this is your first collaboration with Akshay Kumar, who's been a mega star of Indian cinema and Hindi cinema, and such an exciting part for him. This is his first, well, for the lack of a better way of saying it, his first antagonist part on this scale and on this level. Was it an exciting experience working with him? Because we just saw this video that was released recently that we all put out about the tireless process that Akshay had to go through in terms of his look and in terms of the get-up, the makeup. So tell us more about just collaborating with Akshay on 2.0.
Yeah, it's really great. Like, um, see, I'm amazed by his discipline and performance and commitment. Oh, like, I have told so many times, but he had spent nearly 2.5 hours to 4 hours every day, and to remove that makeup, it takes 1 to 1.5 hours. And over that, we have given him lens and wig, prosthetic makeup that I told before, and teeth.
Yeah.
Okay, and heavy dress.
Right.
And we are shooting in a very hot sun.
Right. Oh, God.
So with all these tortures, he has to emote.
Yeah.
So he did a great job. Like, see, as I told, it's not just antagonist and antagonist. Like, there's a lot of shades.
Yes.
And that's a very interesting part.
Right.
So that's why I think that he agreed to do this role. Is not just an antagonist.
No, it's fairly evident that there's much more than what meets the 3D vision right now. But we're very excited, Akshay. Your collaboration with Shankar sir and Rajani sir, it really has been talked about ever since its inception. You know, everyone, just the coming together of so many cinema giants must have been an exhilarating experience for all of you. And what was your experience in particular working with everyone?
Well, I learnt a lot from the day one when I not even started shooting. When I went to LA, the whole structure, how they had put it, was an amazing experience. I sat down in LA, my whole body was scanned, everything was taken, measured, and it was an experience. I didn't know something like this exists. Right. And on the contrary, I would just say that there was so much to learn from Shankar sir, the way he has taken the whole movie. And like, to be honest, I got paid for this movie. I should have paid them to teach me so much. So this was an experience I'll never forget in my life. Yes, that whole thing about wearing that whole makeup for 3.5 hours. Like, I'll tell you honestly, the kind of material they had given me was this thick.
Right.
Like, I used to shoot for 5 hours, 6 hours, and all the sweat used to remain inside. It cannot come out.
Yeah.
You have to, I had to be on liquid diet throughout the day. I can't eat anything. It was an experience, and I still remember when I used to remove the whole thing out. There was all the sweat.
It's all accumulated.
Yeah, it was, but it is worth everything. Everything what I did, I've enjoyed it. And what I am going to see it, I'm going to be actually watching it on 29th, the whole film. I'm waiting to see it, what has happened, what they have done with the movie, because I don't know, it's just been a great experience.
It's not one day.
Yeah.
All these things, what he explained and I explained. I mean, from the prosthetic makeup
Yeah.
to all these tortures.
Yeah.
Throughout the shoot, I mean, the whole call sheet what he has given, no, all the day he has gone through these kind of efforts. I hope it will pay back.
But, I'll tell you something, that movie apni jagah hai. With the way the making is being done, the kind of prosthetic, the whole, I have about 3-4 different kind of looks. You can actually make a movie on that itself. It's a different experience. It's a different game. It's not just standing in front of a green background and just working. It's completely, you have to, I cannot tell you, I still
You go
go
back
get
in
into-
time thinking
I
of
still
those
get
days.
into it because I couldn't, to be honest, I couldn't shoot continuously 6 days or 7 days a week. I had to take a break. They were kind enough to give me 1 day break, just take a break, because even the lens was, I think it was the largest lens an eye can take it. But I remember I got conjunctivitis also one of the days, and it was.
Oh God.
But that was.
Well, a very legendary filmmaker himself, James Cameron, once said that pain is temporary, film is forever. So I think that is something that most creative artists and filmmakers live by, that mantra, that, you know, pain is temporary, film is forever, because eventually the final result is what counts. And the final result, from what we've seen, looks spectacular. And as I said, the main communication of this is to say that you are still kind of not meeting with the entire material in the trailer. There's so much more in terms of narrative and in terms of messaging that the film has beyond its entertainment, its visual spectacleness, and of course, Shankar Sir, sheer an absolute genius in executing narrative with emotion and technology. Now, the one big factor in the film and carrying forward from his own legacy is Rajni Sir's huge impact worldwide as a movie star, as a celebrated icon. Working with him, Akshay, must have been really, because every time I've interacted with him, it's like you're meeting the most humble man you've ever known.
Humble is the right word.
Yeah.
You're absolutely saying the right word. Humble is the right word. I still remember the first time when we came on stage about a few months back, and the first thing he comes and tells them, he said, "This is not my movie, this is Akshay's movie." I said, "Come on, sir, it's not fair. This is your movie." But he is so humble, he will always say something like this.
Yeah. And of course, Shankar Sir, you've collaborated with Rajni Sir, you know, several times. And was this experience any different, or was it always as seamless as it's been?
No, every film is becoming more and more simple and humble,
Right.
and more hardworking. So, see, the nice thing about him is like whatever he does, it attracts.
Right.
It's very interesting, and there is a style, there is a mass, and there is a scope for performance and fun.
Yeah.
Everything is there, and he's also coming as an antagonist,
Right.
and the scientist.
Right.
And Chitti, we are going to see him again. Even
Yes,
I'm-
Chitti is, I mean, that is so exciting. I still remember the time when we saw Chitti for the first time, and when he shot his gun and said, "Happy Diwali, folks." And when you had a similar moment here, it was such a glorious throwback to that energy and that moment. Like, it brought back great cinema nostalgia. And of course, seeing Rajni Sir in this avatar is always been so exciting. And the fact that you've created this character from his stardom is truly magnificent. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Shankar Sir and Akshay Kumar for you. And I think due credit also, of course, has to be given big credit to the producers, Laika Productions and Subhash Karan, sir, for actually having put together this, magnificent spectacle. Being a producer myself, I know what it takes to kind of actually put out a film with this kind of expenditure, technology, vision, and just hope for better cinema. Of course, we're going to open the questions to the house related hopefully to 2.0 and these illustrious personalities themselves. If you could stick to that, that will be an honor at our end. So please feel free to ask Rajni sir, ask Shankar sir and Akshay, whatever you wish.
अक्षय, जिस तरह से शंकर सर ने भी अभी कहा कि जो फिल्म है उसमें आपका कैरेक्टर जो है वो पूरी तरह से नेगेटिव नहीं, उसमें बहुत से ग्रे शेड्स के अलावा भी बहुत सी डिफरेंट थिंग है. तो ऐसा क्या था जिसके लिए आप ये रोल करने के लिए तैयार हो गए?
सर, ओके, लेट मी टेल यू, ये एक हिसाब से कह सकता हूँ ये सोशल फिल्म है. मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ, मैं इससे ज़्यादा नहीं कह सकता, बट इतना ही कह सकता हूँ कि ये जब आप फिल्म देखोगे, so you'll realize why am I saying it? It's a social film.
Yeah, we can call sci-fi socio-thriller.
Sci-fi, socio-thriller. Okay, got
Fiction thriller.
Akshay?
Even Hollywood has not
Social,
produced-
fiction, thriller, sci-fi. Sir,
Yeah,
sir.
even Hollywood has
So
never
you have
produced-
4 genres in one, sir.
Akshay ji, on your right, Sohail, hi. Congratulations to all of you. 2 क्वेश्चन है मेरे. फिल्म से बहुत बहुत उम्मीद है एंटायर नेशन इन द वर्ल्ड की. इवन आफ्टर डूइंग 140-150 फिल्म्स काफ़ी उम्मीद लगा है लोग. तो आप कितने एक्साइटेड भी हो इस वक्त एक्चुअली, और नर्वसनेस होता है एक्चुअली? You get nervous actually.
Do I get nervous?
Yeah.
Yes, I do get nervous. I do shiver sometimes. But होता है, मतलब वो तो किसी को भी होगा. आप इतना वक्त गुजार लेते हैं एक फिल्म बनाने के चक्कर में, इतना पेन होता है इस फिल्म के, खास करके इस फिल्म में, तो आदमी को नर्वसनेस तो होती है. वैसे तो मैं हर फिल्म के अंदर होता हूँ, बिकॉज यू वर्क सो हार्ड इन एवरी फिल्म. सो यस आई एम.
शंकर सर ने बात की डिसिप्लिन की. एक्चुअली अ वेरी डिसिप्लिन एक्टर, और जिस तरह साउथ में भी बहुत डिसिप्लिन वे में काम होता है एक्चुअली, वो एक्सपीरियंस कुछ जानना चाहेंगे. और अगर आप कुछ चेंजेस लाना चाहते हो अगर हमारे जो वर्किंग स्टाइल है, तो व्हाट वुड दैट बी एक्चुअली, नो? एंड मे बी इफ यू आर स्टार्टिंग समथिंग विद योर प्रोडक्शन एक्चुअली.
चेंजेस बस यही लाना चाहूंगा कि 7 बजे की शिफ्ट में 7:30 बजे काम तो शुरू हो जाना चाहिए बस. हाँ, ये इसमें हंसने के बाद अभी हंसे हो, अब पता चला नहीं होता ये.
Akshay, Bharti. Wanted to ask you, first and foremost, congratulations, lovely. And most actors spend a lot of time beautifying themselves. You spent a lot of time uglifying yourself. Congratulations. I wanted to know, was it the role itself? Was it working with Rajni, or was it working with Shankar sir that really attracted you to this project?
Yes, it's all the mixture of everything. And above all, he has given me a role of a lifetime. I'll never forget it. It's a role of a lifetime what he has given me, and obviously it's been a dream to work with him. You learn, so as I said it earlier, I've learned so much, and to come in front of Mr. Rajnikant was another aspect that we have always seen him. I have never got the opportunity to work with him, and to get punched by him was an honor.
Shankar sir.
Hi, Shankar.
I would like to know, see, when Robo released in 2010, it was a big hit, even bigger throughout the world. And at that time, the sequels had just started coming in, the trend for successful sequels. So when did this germ of this idea come to you? In which period did it start coming to you, and then you developed it as a sequel to Robo?
Yeah, actually, as soon as the part 1 released, everybody is interested to do the sequel immediately, and everybody is excited. No, we should start the part 2 and all. But I felt there should be a right story. The story should evolve, not for the sake of doing part 2. No, we should not do, because people will be excited and everybody will be ready to produce, because by the names and the title and this thing, they believe that part 2 is going to be good. But it should be really good. I was waiting for a right story to evolve. So just 4 years or 5 years back, it started evolving. Like, so to say, interestingly, like one visual came in my mind, like a bunch of cell phones, no, it's crawling on the street. That's the first visual came in my mind. I don't know why, but it was very interesting and intriguing for me. So my thought process gone back, like why they are crawling, what for they are crawling, what is the thing behind them. So slowly it started evolving, and I got a very beautiful story, and that's how that this sequel is evolved.
One peculiar part about most sequels is that, you know, the heroine is changed, usually for a younger one. Now, as far as we know, Robo had a happy ending between Rajnikant and Aishwarya Bachchan's romantic chapter. So how did Aishwarya Rai get out of this film when the same character is still there?
Actually, this is a different story, and the triangle love story is the part 1. This story, I mean, in a different story, those characters come. I mean, the scientist, and the robot Chitty, and the 2.0 Chitty, they come into this new premise, new story, and this story didn't demand that character, but there will be a reference of that character in this movie.
Karan sir over here. I have 2 questions to you. First is, you know, you have been associated with two biggest films of Indian cinema, that is Bahubali and Robot. So how does that feel being associated with two of the biggest film in terms of vision, spectacle, budget, everything?
It's actually, as I said right at the top, it's an honor to be associated with just these filmmakers. For me, being a filmmaker myself, I have inherent respect for filmmakers and associating. And I've watched all of Shankar sir's films and Rajamouli sir's films, and just having my company name and my name attached to all the work they do. I do nothing. I have just a name on it, and I can't even claim credit for 1 inch of this film's vision, creativity, or just execution. So it's called a quintessential chance pe dance. Okay, somebody does all the work, I put my name, and I hope for the best. It's really an honor. I mean, really, I can't ask for much more than this. Just having my name on two of the most largest spectacles of Indian cinema is truly like, eventually when I read these names, that will go down in cinema archives, and hopefully our company name will go down along with them. It just makes me feel great because I didn't do anything.
No, it's not just your name. For your name, you worked for so many years to get this name.
And sir, do you
And you are taking this movie to nook and corner of this country. I have to thank
No,
you.
thank you. That
and sir, do you think, to add on to that, do you think after the success of Bahubali and hopefully 2.0 as well, more and more pan-India films will be made wherein the stars from both the industry would
I said it
collaborate?
recently. I said the true crossover has to happen internally in India. We keep talking about crossover, that films going out of the country. But the true crossover, like Bahubali, is a true crossover film. It's a film made in Telugu, which worked very well in the north of our country and everywhere else, the west, the east, everywhere. Similarly, 2.0 has that vision of actually working within the country. We have to encourage those crossover movements. Films in all languages, like whether it's Marathi or Bengali or Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Kannada, Bengali, everything has to work all across. That's the true vision. That's the true vision eventually. So this, I believe, is a quintessential crossover movement phenomena that needs to be encouraged and leveraged.
Karan,
Shankar,
hi here. South cinema is obviously way more ahead in terms of budget, technology. Where do you think Bollywood needs to up their game, other than this?
Question to me?
Yes.
To Karan. And
Oh,
you.
me asking?
Yeah.
I think that, in fact, I think it's the brave moves of many of the filmmakers in the South that have encouraged that movement even in Hindi cinema. I think it's because there is a 2.0 and there was a robot and there was a Bahubali, there will be cinema spectacles that will actually follow them.
There is Brahmastra.
Yeah, so there are films, and all these have actually, we've had the gumption and glory and guts to make it because we've seen the success. In many ways, the South industry has been pioneering this movement of meeting narrative and technology for like decades now. They get their stories, emotions, and scale and emotion and technology bang on. Some of us get stuck in a rut, and we don't get out of that rut. We believe that, we're in a safe spot. We're not. They have taught us, and in many ways made us feel inferior in a good way. I say that with positivity because it encouraged us to do much better. So far, we've had only few big event films in the last decade, mainly by filmmaker Sanjay Leela Bhansali, who've given us beautiful cinema spectacles. But now you'll see a flurry and a plethora of them, and that's thanks to the South industry. So more power, and may the force of technology, narrative, emotion, and success always be with them.
अक्षय, आपसे एक सवाल है। ये फिल्म जो है मॉडर्न टेक्नोलॉजी के नेचर पर पड़ने वाले एडवर्स इफेक्ट की बात कर रही है। इस फिल्म को करने के बाद आपने कितना मॉडर्न टेक्नोलॉजी, गैजेट से दूरी बनाने के बारे में सोचा, या आप ज़्यादा जागरूक हुए?
मैं तो वैसे भी ज़्यादा नहीं करता। मैं फ़ोन का बहुत कम इस्तेमाल करता हूँ और बहुत सारी चीज़ों का, टेक्नोलॉजी का ज़्यादा इस्तेमाल नहीं करता हूँ। जितना ज़रूरत है उतना ही करता हूँ। जहाँ ज़रूरत है बस उतना ही करता हूँ। तो आई डोंट हैव दिस काइंड ऑफ हैबिट।
शंकर जी, आपने इसका टाइटल 2.0 कैसे रखा? रोबोट 2 मोस्टली एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे थे, बट हाउ यू डिसाइडेड अबाउट द टाइटल?
Yeah, because in technology, whatever the existing thing goes to the next level, they call it version 2.0. Instead of calling part 2, I felt it will be more apt if I call it 2.0, because we can think there's a part 2, and we can think that 2.0 is the character the part 1 is coming back. And interestingly, the part 1, there was a background score by A.R. Rahman. In one action sequence, one song will be there. The song sounds like 2.0. So I love that composition, I love that song. And all these things put together, I felt that this is an apt title for this movie.
Karan, you very humbly said dance pe chance pe dance, whatever it was. But he rightly said that you have earned your name, being in the industry for so long. But we see that you are spreading your wings towards the South. So would we see you directing a South film in future?
No. Because I will only direct films in the language I know, because I believe that's, I'll be able to justify the material much better. But collaborating with their vision is something I hope I can always do. And of course, I will hopefully, choose the films, or rather, I will get the opportunity where the films will come to us at Dharma Productions, which are, of course, the best of the lot, which I hope will happen. And I'm somebody who is a huge, huge fan of Shankar Sir's work. So I hope he brings back all his films to me, and we can do this together.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just 2 last questions,
a big
please.
no-no for hosting and acting as well?
What, sorry?
Towards the South. A big no-no for acting
Hosting,
and
you want me to act in the South?
I was asking,
I haven't managed to make a successful debut here. Where they'll take me there? I've done 2 flop films here. I'm a very big flop actor, I want to tell you. Nobody should ask me to act in their movies. I'm not lucky.
I have one question to Shankar ji. How did Akshay's name in casting come about? Could you elaborate?
I mean, yeah, actually, like, this is a very, very important role in the movie. And the theme is international. Because cell phone, everyone is having cell phone. Then anyone in any part of the world could connect with this movie because of the cell phone. So I was thinking to make this film little international. So we had a thought of casting Arnold Schwarzenegger in this movie. And we had talks also. And he had allotted the dates also. But somehow things didn't fell in place because of the contract of Hollywood contract and an Indian contract is contradictory. So so then we are looking for a good cast from our Indian industry. So in that time, Laika Productions were planning to do a remake of a Tamil movie, Katti, in Hindi. So the talks are going on with Laika Productions and Akshay sir. At that time, the thought came and everybody asked, no, how about if Akshay sir do this role? I told, yeah, it will be nice. Like then I narrated the story to him and he liked it and we did this.
Akshay, any offers coming from South and are you considering इस film के बाद? कोई offers आ रहे हैं actually आपको?
You are getting offered other films from the South?
पहले release होएगा तो आएगा ना. नहीं पहले देखेंगे तो बताएंगे ना. सरकार रिलीज हो जाएगी, आप देख लो, खुद ही देख लो, कुछ बोल नहीं सकता इस वक्त क्योंकि मेरा कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कैंसिल हो जाएगा, मुझे मेरे पैसे नहीं मिलेंगे.
We have just one last question, ladies and
hello,
gentlemen.
Akshay sir.
Yes, that's
आपकी बिल्कुल लेफ्ट साइड में. This is Ravi Gupta from Filmy Fever. Sir, फिल्म रिलीज नहीं हुई है लेकिन ट्रेलर देखकर ही जो पक्षियों के प्रति जो हमारी संवेदना है वो धीरे धीरे बढ़ती जा रही है और मोबाइल फ़ोन जब भी लोग हाथ में ले रहे हैं सोच रहे हैं कि ये जो जितने मोबाइल टावर्स हैं इसके वजह से कुछ ना कुछ तो पर्यावरण को नुकसान हो रहा है. एक सोशल अवेयरनेस फैल रहा है आपके इस फिल्म से, आपके ट्रेलर से. क्या कहेंगे इस पूरे डिबेट को लेकर जो हो रहा है?
जो हो रहा है
है सर. ड्यूरिंग मेनी रिएक्शंस जो लोगों से पता चला है तो धीरे धीरे तो हो ही रहा है. सो आपका क्या कहना है इस पूरे मसले?
क्या हो क्या रहा है?
डिबेट हो रहा है, डिबेट चल रहा है.
अच्छा, डिबेट
चल रहा है कि अबाउट द इम्पैक्ट ऑफ रेडिएशन ऑन आवर एनवायरनमेंट एज अ रिजल्ट ऑफ सेल फोन टावर्स. तो ये जो डिबेट जो चल रहा है वो उसके बारे में क्या कहना चाहेंगे आप?
उसके बारे में जी, ये अगर डिबेट चल रही है तो अच्छी बात है, डिबेट चलनी चाहिए और इसके बारे में बातचीत होनी चाहिए, और अगर जो गलत है सो गलत है, जो सही है वो सही है।
अक्षय सर,
Chali, on that note, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. We look forward to seeing you in the cinema halls on the 29th of November.